Hello guys, welcome to this rather impromptu episode of the Total Tease podcast. I've been thinking about doing a show for a while to get up some of the tracks that were submitted and never played, to get those used. And I just never got round to sitting down and doing it, so I thought instead I would do this show the old way and just sort of record it. But rather than sitting down and doing it in one sitting like I used to, I'm just going to do it here and there when I have the time to do so. Now, I'm actually starting this entire thing again. It's not the first time I've re-recorded a show. I did have to re-record the entire show once. But yeah, I started this off and then I've just completely lost the file when I came back to continue it on. So, this new idea of just recording it when and where I can is off to a great start. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so let's crack on with the show. So the first thing I'm going to do is apologise for how long it's taken to get these tracks played. A lot of the artists that have submitted tracks, they sent me updated songs and different songs. So in many ways this is actually a brand new show of a brand new track, which wasn't really what I was going for, but it is what it is. Regardless, we got you played on the show. What I am going to say though, guys, is a little bit different to usual. I'm not currently accepting track submissions just because I don't want to get in the same sort of situation as this, where I don't feel like making the shows and people are still sending me the tracks over and then I feel bad for not playing them. Honestly, this might be the last show, who knows? I say that a lot, but there's so many other shows out there at the moment that are more dedicated to doing this than me. Me doing it as well, very sporadically, just doesn't seem like it's remotely important. I don't think anyone is particularly bothered, and then, like I say, there's a lot of other shows out there nowadays anyway, so I don't think it really matters. So that's one thing I will say, is I'm not currently accepting submissions, but yeah, there's plenty of other places where you can submit tracks to nowadays, so I don't think it really matters. I really do wish I had more motivation to do the shows, because I really do enjoy them and I really do enjoy listening to your music when I do make them. But the main problem is I have so many other hobbies and things I want to be doing, including like my own music, that it feels like the time invested in doing these shows is better spent elsewhere. Not that I'm particularly good at focusing on anything else either, but it's, and that's mostly the reason why the shows have been so sporadic in the past. And I think at this point, although I really enjoyed doing the lockdown shows in particular, I think this is a natural ending point. But we'll see what happens, because of course this format here, where I'm just going to record it when and where I have like a little bit of spare time and fancy it, that's probably going to save me a lot of time doing the shows. So who knows, maybe this will become a thing. But for the time being, no track submissions, thank you. Anyway, we're 3 minutes in now, and I've just been waffling this whole time. I bet by this stage most people have just skipped into the tracks, so maybe I'd better do that as well. So like I say, most of these tracks were submitted a long time ago, or at least these artists submitted something a long time ago. So the first one I want to play is a track by a man called Dan Hughes. He first messaged us on the 14th of May, so yeah, that's wildly overdue. What's that? It's about 6 months and a week from the point where I'm recording this. That's pretty impressively late. That's probably a record lateness on my part there. Sorry about that, Dan. And Dan was so polite as well. Like he invited like his entire friends list to like the Facebook page, got us like 100 likes or something daft. That was very, very helpful, and I really do appreciate that. Sorry again, Dan, that it's taken this long to play your track. This is Dan Hughes with Heaven.
Turn down the TV, turn the lights down way low. What you want is all in your mind, Tear down the walls and let the light break through your soul. This is love, this is love, this is love, this is love, and it's all on show. Fuck all the fears, all the media lies, all the bullshit smears and the government lies. Come let love come back on time. Love's coming down on me. What you want isn't what you need. What you have is all you see. Come Come let love come lead the show. Count down to the things you want, they're all on hold. Tell me something that really fills your soul. This is love, this is love, this is love, this is love. No more rain or snow. Fuck all the fears, all the media lies, all the bullshit smears and the government lies. Come let love come back on side. Love's coming down on me. What you want isn't what you need. What you have is all you see. Come let love come right on me.
That again was Dan Hughes with Heaven. Thank you again for that submission, Dan, and thank you once again for inviting like everyone on your friends list to like the page. I really do appreciate that. That's really helped the page out a lot. So next up we have a track that definitely hasn't been waiting quite that long. It's another one from Phil Muriel, actually. Phil originally submitted his first track, which was called Too Small, to the Lockdown music shows, and if you watched that show, you remember it really took me aback because it was just sort of unlike anything I'd ever heard before. Like, it was just such a unique sort of, not even unique style, like it's such a meshing of styles. It was so cool. I really enjoyed that track. I really enjoyed that show, actually. There was some really great tracks on that show. But yeah, so we've got another track from Phil. I might have actually even asked him to submit something else. I can't really remember, but yeah, anyway, he submitted this track, Amsterdam, and here it is.
Went to Amsterdam, and we saw Vincent. I went to Amsterdam, I went to Amsterdam, and we bought a hat. But it was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. It was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. I went to Amsterdam, I went to Amsterdam, and we heard gunfire. Went to Amsterdam, went to Amsterdam, and we dug down low. Still it was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. It was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. It was on TV, in the Telegraph. We don't understand. Tell the concierge, tell the bartender, they life. Went to Amsterdam, went to Amsterdam as man and wife. Still it was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. It was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. Still it was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow. It was raining in Jarrow, raining in Jarrow.
That again was Phil Muriel with Amsterdam. Thank you so much for sending that one over, Phil. Okay, so we're going to dive straight in here with another one, and this is a track from Ali in the Jungle. Now, in a previous recording just now, I accidentally called it Junk Generation, and to be honest, that sounds like a good term for the generation, you know, how everyone's always talking about the throwaway culture nowadays. Maybe they should call us the Junk Generation. I think that's quite a cool name. It's quite a cool name for a band or something, actually. Anyway, this is Ali in the Jungle with Drunk Generation. It's quite a nice track. It's quite light-hearted, a bit jolly. It's the kind of thing you kind of want to be listening to this year, really. So, here we go.
How was your day? I'm doing just fine. How was your night? Oh, the shine on their mind. 'Cause I don't see you, I don't see you. How was your day? I'm doing just fine. And every night you drink wine to rewind. No, I don't see you, I don't see you. You are the drunk generation. Your memories on probation. A thoughts occupation. By your sexual frustration. However, nobody's missed us. This has ruined your Christmas. Oh, no sense of occasion. Well, that's the drunk generation. Condition is blind. Message in the bottle, let me see what we find. And SOS to the police, it's all for a good time. Well, how was your day? Oh yeah, I'm doing alright. Saturday night's alright for a fight. Well, that's me in the corner, I'm seeing you. We are the drunk generation. Your memories on probation. A thoughts occupation. For your sexual frustration. Nobody's missed us. This is ruin your Christmas. So no sense of occasion. Oh, now that's the drunk generation. How was your day? I'm doing just fine. How was your night? Oh, the shine in mine. 'Cause I don't see you, I don't see you. How was your journey? No, don't drink and drive. My body broken for you. And yes, I love to imbibe. But your house in the rock states to turn it all light. How was your day? I'm doing just fine. How was your night? Oh, shaman near mine. I don't see you, I don't see you. Yeah, hold you in place is what I call it a vice. For partner at sea, we like a time you're high. No, I don't see you, I don't see you. all day. Well, I've been doing just fine. How are your nights for me? Wasted all of mine. I don't see you. I don't see you.
That again was Ali in the Jungle. They have actually sent us another track over, so if there is another show after this one, then that will be featured on there. So, next up, what do we have? I think, if I remember the schedule correctly, yes, we've gone for a track from long-term supporters of the show and long-term submitters, Parallax Skies. These date right the way back to the first show. They always send us over a new song when they release it. This one's called Judith. I'd hope this is the longest they've ever waited for one of their tracks to get played, but certainly might not be. They never disappoint, so let's get this cracked on, and yeah. Okay, that again was Parallax Skies with their track Judith. Thank you, as always, for sending your track over, gentlemen. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate your support on the show as well, guys. Okay, so next up we have a guy called George William Martin. Now, we have a couple of metal tracks in with the mix today. The most metal tracks easily. I think we've only ever had one other metal track, so definitely the most, like twice the amount of metal tracks we've ever previously played before on the show are on this show. Well, we got two. I'd definitely put them in that sort of category. This first one is from George William Martin, and it is called Army of Darkness. Okay, that again was George William Martin with Army of Darkness, one of his metal compositions there. He's got a bunch of stuff out that you can check out on his SoundCloud. Thank you again for submitting that one, George. I don't know if he has an artist page, but if he does, he needs to let me know because I can't find it. Now we might have a track that has actually been waiting longer than Dan Hughes. This is another track from Feed Your Wolves. Now this was submitted with the track from Feed Your Wolves that we already played on one of the lockdown shows. It might actually have even been the first lockdown show, so this is a long time in the waiting. But to be fair, we did already play one of their songs, so, you know, that's not so bad. I keep saying this as if this is a multiple person outfit. Feed Your Wolves is one guy. He's doing some great work as well. This is another killer track from him. This one is called I'm Not the Same. Let's get into it.
I wonder what's made up. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna see it. And everything around me, it doesn't feel the same way. So I don't wanna be here. And I don't wanna see it. And I'm not there. Then don't pretend. It's all okay. This makes no sense to me. And if I'm not there, then don't pretend. It's all okay when it's not the same. If I
again was Feed Your Wolves with I'm Not the Same. Thank you for sending that one over, Jeanette. Feed Your Wolves PR. Thank you for that. It feels mad how much I've managed to fit into the time that we've gotten through the show now, especially after waffling at the start. I'm really wondering how much I used to waffle on with these, although then again, it might be exactly the same as how it was when I started doing the shows to focus more on the tracks than the conversation, but I digress. Anyway, so I just saved the file for this project and realised that, of course, that is exactly where the original recording was, and lo and behold, there it was. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, but regardless, anyway. So next we got a track from Woolcraft. Now, they weren't really sure which track to play, so I've went for a track called Asda Bagtown, because I like the name. So this is Woolcraft, Asda Bagtown. That again was Woolcraft with Asda Bagtown. Thank you for that submission. Very, very unique sound there. Quite like that. Okay, so next up we have a track from another friend of the show. This is Trewick with, what's the track called again? I've completely forgotten. With This Time. Now, Liam has reinvented himself quite a few times in terms of sort of musical direction. Maybe this time, this is what we're going with. Who knows? It's always great. I think he just needs to have a little bit more faith in his stuff. So that is why I've literally just said that sentence. Yeah, okay, show it some love. This is This Time by Trewick.
Empty heart, empty dreams. Who am I supposed to be? Life is never what it seems. Gotta be smart if you wanna be free. And I wanna fly through pink velvet skies and try to see what lies beneath. And here I am, and here I'll stay this time. I don't know, but I've been told money makes a happy soul. But when I fill my pockets full of gold, it doesn't make me feel more whole. And I wanna stride through fields under blue sky and try to see what's in front of me. And here I am, and here I'll stay this time. Daddy died age 26, so maybe I should get my fix. Then if I died before I wake, there'll be no wish for my soul to make. And I wanna sing to those who would listen in and try what I am beneath. And here I am, and here I'll stay this time.
That again was This Time by Trewick. Thanks again for sending that one over, mate. In regards to my comments just before the song played, I mean, you know, he tends to sort of make these tracks and then sort of seems to delete them a bit later on. And what people probably don't know is when I sort of know a person quite well in real life, I quite often listen to their music for inspiration myself. So it can be a little bit saddening when they delete it. Obviously, it's your music, you do what you want with it, but I just thought I'd say, you know, it's always good stuff, so if you're doubting it, I just wouldn't, basically. Okay, anyway, so next up, let's stick that second metal track on. Now, I've actually checked the band's Facebook page, and they actually prefer to be referred to as hard rock. So, fair enough, guys. I do think this is close to metal, to be honest, on my personal sort of philosophy, but, I mean, you guys be what you guys want to be. Regardless, this is Pierce the Heart by Coral Snake. That again was Coral Snake with Pierce the Heart, and now we're going to jump straight into the next track, the penultimate track on this show. This is a track called Dark Becomes Day by Chris Norris, not Chuck Norris, as I just said without even thinking in the original recording. Okay, here's the track.
Looking forward with the sun in your eyes. There's changes
we'll drive all night till the dark becomes day. Yeah, we'll drive all night till the dark becomes day. Oh, we'll drive all night till the dark becomes day.
Okay, that again was Dark Becomes Day by Chris Norris. Thank you again for submitting that one, Chris. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So that more or less brings us to the end of the show. So again, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Again, I'm not currently accepting track submissions for any future shows because I'm not sure if there's going to be any future shows. But if there is, obviously, I'll keep you guys updated on the Facebook page. But for me, that's more or less everything. So I'm going to play a track from Salthouse Lavish to see us out. This is a track called I Hunt. He sent the original track I was meant to be playing over a few months back while we were having a conversation outside of the show about motivation and the like. I really do appreciate that. I also really appreciate your kind feedback on the show all the time. Thank you again for that. So here again, Salthouse Lavish, I Hunt. So I hope you've enjoyed the show, and if you have, please do share it with your friends and go check out our earlier shows. But for now, I've kept you guys here long enough, so go on, get out, on your bike.